Every night, I have this nightmare that he will walk into my room again. It is the scar I am still dealing with daily. When the crisis in the Northwest began, my parents sent me to my uncle who promised to take great care of me. Actually, he took care of me by sneaking into my room at night, causing me excruciating pains.
12-year Harriet came to me, referred from the regional delegation of Women's Empowerment and the Family. And she came by a good Samaritan who saw her stranded and ran to her, crying, not wanting to get back home because of what she has experienced over time, repeatedly in the home. And she never wanted to go back to the same person who has been putting her through the pain.
He promised to kill me if I dared open my mouth. Every midnight knock at my door was synonymous to more pain for me to endure.
It was actually not very easy confiding in us when she first met us, because she was not sure who she's confiding in. This is very discreet information and she's not very sure who we are. And so having talked to her and made her understand the role of confidentiality and how we work and how we intentionally ensure that survivors are safe, they can feel free to talk with us, our team of social workers and even mental health nurses, then she was able to open up and say, okay, this is my story.
While suicidal thoughts were already lingering on my mind, I one day just burst out. I could not take it anymore.
Like Harriet, note that that's a pseudonym, it's not her real name. There are countless other girls, and including women, who suffer rape and repeated rape in the ongoing Anglophone crisis. Before the Anglophone crisis set out, we normally would have 2-3 cases in a week per se, but with the ongoing crisis and in the recent past, we have been having not less than 5 cases at times in a day, at times in a week.
Though it was very difficult for me to open up at first, once I bridged that gap, my healing journey began.
Unfortunately, a good number of them do not really want to talk about it. They don't really want to have anybody intervene in it, only for medical intervention, nothing else.
He said, I will die if I talked. I did not die, and I am healing instead.
Just to say that if you're out there and you have similar situations like Harriet, don't sit with it. Come over and we'll be able to help you and to be able to support you. Have adequate care holistically and in a timely manner and in a very, very confidential way. It's necessary for each and everyone to be able to grow up, especially children and young girls, grow up in ways consistent with their ages and not experience adversities that are preventable, and we can be able to help and build a better future. That's why we want to orange the world. We want to fund, we want to respond, we want to prevent, and we want to collect enough data that can inform all of these processes. Take a step to a new destiny. Take a step to a new destiny.